defensive lapses and our inability to finish our defensive possessions with defensive rebounds has been our story all year. And to be quite frank, we are very soft on the boards. Our young players need to understand the physicality and the grit and the will involved in defensive rebounding. And until they learn, they will struggle to put themselves in position to win games at this level. Questions?
Well, given that, are you able to say how good you think State is, or is it just...
I'm not going to comment on North Carolina State. I'm not. I mean, congratulations to them. They whooped our butt. I just focus in on my own team.
What is the answer you have for their inside physicality? The difference in strength in there, Jeff?
You know, it'd be easy to say that we're not strong enough yet, but you don't need to be big to rebound the basketball. You need to get down low. You need to drive your forearm right into people's sternum and drive them back. Plain and simple. And, you know, what's that expression? It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Well, I'll tell you what, there's no reason whatsoever that a team should out-rebound you by 25. Plain and simple. And we can do all, I told them we can do all the scouting reports and go through everything that we know they're going to do, but when that ball's thrown up on the glass, you have to be a man. This is a big boys league.
To that end, Ty Walker didn't play in the second half. Is he injured, or was that just another reason?
Coach's decision.
Did the physicality of the game knock Travis back a little bit? Because that wasn't the Travis McKay I'd seen in the earlier games. Yeah.
I think that what happens sometimes with young players is that when the ball's not going in, it diffuses their energy in all phases of the game. And Travis, you know, he went pretty long. I can't remember exactly how many minutes without scoring a field goal. Perhaps I'm not even sure if he scored in the first half. So, in fact, yeah, I think he didn't score until it was several minutes into the second half before he scored. And a lot of times, what happens with young players, well, players in general, is that their energy in all phases of the game is diffused if they're not scoring the ball, and that's just maturity. And going through that experience and growing up.
Given the youth of this team, what you've been through, how difficult is it to keep their confidence up, to keep that, going to, to make them work harder, to be able to show that kind of improvement?
Well, I mean, you saw that we were able, in stretches we could play pretty well. When we came out, even though it was 32-30 with I think 2:41 or something like that, 2:05 to go, and they finished the half on an 8-0 run, which was not good, but we battled back. I think we scored we went on a 6-0 run to start the second half, so we're right there. But if you don't defend and you don't rebound, you're not going to win games. It's as simple as that. We all know that. How do I keep their confidence? Well, you know what? It's life, man. You don't always get what you want. And if you want something special, you have to earn it. And it's just that simple. And, hey, we're all adults here. We've all been through tough times with our families or our personal life, right? And you know what? You better get your fanny up and you better just dust it off and go battle back. That's life. Doesn't always happen the way you want it to. And winning is a hard thing. If it was easy, everybody'd do it. So, grow up and suck it up and do what you're supposed to do and do it the right way.
Jeff, what points were you trying to make in the post-game locker room you guys were made?
Well, there were a lot of points. And the first and foremost is, man, if you better get out of yourself and into each other and the team, and you better understand that you better defend and you better rebound at all times. That you can control. That has nothing to do with shooting the basketball. It takes no skill. Takes no skill whatsoever. And I was very blunt with them. Out of all due respect to my 5 walk-ons, they probably could have played them. And you know what? I said, yeah, we might have lost by 21. I don't know if they'd scored 90 because those rascals would have got down and blocked people off, started a fight or something.
Did you think any of that sunk in there?
We'll find out Wednesday night when we throw it up against Maryland. And we'll find out together. Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right now, let's go get in the locker room.